So scientific research has characteristics in terms of transparency, objectivity, validity, and reliability. So now think about these terms. Before I give you information on these terms, I would like you to elaborate on these issues yourself. So please take 5 minutes of your time again and reflect on these terms. When do you think a scientific activity is valid? When it is reliable, when it is unbiased, and when it is transparent? Please take 5 minutes of your time and write down your thoughts on these issues. So, scientific research should be transparent. That means that you need to know about your own assumptions. Everything has to be clear and transparent when you, for example, do a master thesis, or when you write your master thesis. There should be no distortion or misrepresentation of the observations. It should be detached from the person of the researcher. Basically, that means that if somebody else also does the same research, they should also come up with the same findings. Validity, what does that mean? It means that do I really measure what I want to measure? And how can you make your instrument or research valid? Basically, before you run the real experiments, you have to ask panel of experts in which they give you advice whether your instrument is valid or not, whether it needs some refinement and adjustment or not. So make sure that always you consult with panel of experts in terms of your research instrument. Reliability. Do you get the same results on the second occasion under the same condition and circumstance? If the answer is no, then your research is not reliable. Basically, that implies that when you want to write your master thesis or when you want to write a paper in the methodology, you have to write very clearly what procedure you have taken, what methods did you use, what statistical analysis did you use. Everything should be clear for readers of that specific paper, because if they want to repeat the same experiments, they should come up with the same findings. Basically, with the reliability, you give enough information to people who want to do the same experiments to find out to what extent your research is reliable. And with reliability and validity, we mean to hit the target in the middle and in the center. So you should not target right or left or top or down, but just in the middle.